Are you a teacher who wants to make a little bit more money? I'm sure you all answered yes. So here are my top 10 ideas for side hustles or side gigs for teachers of all kinds. So the first one is that you can sell your lesson plans. So Teachers Pay Teachers is the ultimate kind of platform where teachers can sell anything, worksheets, wall decorations, lesson plans, or something like that. So if you spend a lot of time making those things, then also consider selling them to other teachers. So the next idea for teachers for a side gig is to tutor. So you are an expert at something, whatever you teach. So why not tutor students, maybe at night, on the weekends, in the summer vacation, in that same subject? And the fact that you're a certified teacher means that you can actually charge a premium for that. So the next side gig that I have is wedding officiating. It doesn't actually take a ton of work to get your license generally to officiate a wedding. And the bonus as a teacher, you probably are already an expert at public speaking, managing crowds, doing that whole thing. You probably feel comfortable talking in front of people. So to be a wedding officiant actually isn't that far of a stretch. So consider starting a little side hustle. And the bonus is it always happens on weekends when you actually have a lot of free time. Well, I shouldn't say you have a lot of free time. You probably have grading, all kinds of things, but you probably do have more free time on the weekends than you do during the weekdays. So the next idea I have for side gigs for teachers is to grade exams. So if you have like state or provincial exams, there's always grading opportunities there. I know for English teachers, there's things like IELTS, TOEFL, TOEIC, administering speaking tests, grading the writing test, that kinds of things. So whatever you're an expert in, consider looking into how to grade those kinds of exams for that. So the next side gig that I have for teachers is summer camps. So you have free time during the summer, so why not work at a camp? I don't mean as a camp counselor. I mean, probably most teachers are not super interested in that, but there are definitely like admin positions, kind of like head counselor, that kind of thing. So that can actually be a nice summer gig. And some of the opportunities are even for only like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or something like that. So you don't actually have to take your whole entire summer vacation doing that. All right, the next side gig I have for teachers is to start a website or a podcast. And I mean, I want to caution you a little bit. If you just put up a website or start a podcast, it does actually take a lot of time to start making money. However, if you are consistent on it and you also have a topic that's of interest to other people, you can eventually make money and monetize it. But that is kind of for the long haul. But the good news is that it's mostly passive income. So you kind of do the work once and then you can keep earning money years and years later on that. All right, the next side gig for teachers that I have is to make a course or a class and then put it online. So say you are a math teacher and you have like a very nice way of teaching, kind of a good style. Why not put that content online and then you can help not only your students, but you could help a million other students around the world. There are definitely people searching for like classes on kind of, the more difficult or more kind of intense things, especially in science and math. So if that's your specialty, then consider doing that for sure. All right, another side hustle for teachers is to start a YouTube channel. So this is kind of similar to blogging or podcasting. I just want to caution, it's a bit of a long road. However, if you do make consistent videos and you post content online that people are really interested in, and you get a bunch of followers, you can actually make money from it. I've seen some teachers who are making, say, like $100 a day extra, which actually can go like a long way towards supplementing any teaching income. All right, another side gig or side hustle for teachers is to become a ref. So this is ideal if you already play a sport and already quite familiar with a sport like basketball, volleyball, whatever. It's not actually such a stretch to do the certification courses to become a ref. And this can be quite a lucrative side gig as well. You can get paid, like $20 or $30 or $40 even per hour is the way it works out. And it's actually great, especially if it's like close to your house and you don't actually have to drive a lot of places to do it. And it's ideal also if you can do, say, like a tournament, so you can get kind of that entire day of pay. Sorry for the honk, everyone. The final idea that I have for a side gig is to be a virtual assistant, a VA. So people are always looking for help, like booking things, managing things, doing outreach, answering emails, that kind of thing. And it's kind of ideal because if it's a part-time gig, it can kind of fit into your schedule. So it's often not something that requires like kind of the 9 to 5 when you're teaching, but you can do it, when you have a bit of free time. So I recommend checking out somewhere like Upwork, Fiverr, those kind of platforms, and you can often find some good side gigs like that. All right, so those are my side hustles for teachers. Please leave a comment and tell me what is your idea for a side gig that would work well for teachers. Also be sure to check out my book, Side Gigs for Teachers. Such a simple title, but I'll put the link down there for you. And hit like, subscribe, and good luck making some extra money. Bye, everyone.